Hi, I'm Talal Shums, Royal College Rowing Captain 2001. Started rowing back in 1996, thanks to two of my friends who had started just before me, and ended up rowing two boat races and four Royal-Thomian Regattas for Royal College. The first of which was in 1998. My first boat race was in 2000, and I rowed in 2001 again. I won Oarsman of the Year in 2001. That was the first time the award was presented at a Royal-Thomian Regatta. One of my most memorable Royal-Thomians was when we actually finished the regatta and the boat race, knocking the boat into the wall over there because the Cox was extremely excited that we had won the race and completely forgot to stop the boat. We made a lot of friends over the years from both schools. The friendships continue to date, and I'm sure they'll continue to for the rest of our lives. The club is run mainly by a bunch of old Royalists and old Thomians. I like how the sport has evolved over time. Back in our day, it was just wooden boats and the boats owned by the club, oars owned by the club. Now every institution has their own boats. The boats aren't cheap. There's a lot of funding coming into the sport. There's a lot of technical stuff. The coaches are more trained. They're technically a lot more well-versed. And I like where the sport is heading. And hopefully rowing will be a very important national sport in the years to come. Proud to say that the Colombo Rowing Club is home to all of us, to the whole fraternity, because we all start rowing here. There are a few new clubs in and around Colombo, but this is the Mahagidra, as you call it. Happy to say that I've been involved with the sport and the club from 1996 to date, and I will continue to be involved for as long as I can. I hope the sport goes to the next level and we produce some Olympic standard athletes.
I'm Changa Gunawardana, captain of Royal College 1992. So I started my career in rowing in early 88 when my brother captained, and then started rowing for college, represented college in 89 up to 92 where I captained. I could say those were some of my best years in life, and where I grew both in terms of personality, in terms of knowing what sport is about, and as a person in general. And some of my best memories, best friends, and the way I look at life all built through those years. If I talk about as a young student when I joined in, I had done few sports, but this sport drove us to different heights of achievement. It brings you to a different level of effort and then takes you to the next level. That's what rowing does to a child or any person who takes up serious rowing or a competitive rowing. From that point onwards, I rowed in 89 as a young oarsman in a B4, and that was my first experience in a Royal-Thomian. And unfortunately, we lost our event, so that was my first bitter experience. Then we went into 90, where we won most of our events. I had a fantastic crew, which was made up of some of the guys who are friends and buddies all throughout my life and up to date. And then came 91. We had very good teams. Some of the teams that came from 90 still stuck on to 91. But of course, we were not able to win our regatta that time. And then 92, we came up with a few, experienced oarsmen. So it was a challenge to build up a team from a considerable defeat in 91. But we were able to get it through with a lot of help from our other seniors who were around us, and of course the teammates who were with us who gave it all. They had one, aim, that is to win the regatta, and we made so many sacrifices to get there. And rowing is all about making sacrifices and achieving their goals. I think every oarsman who has rowed for Royal-Thomian knows that how much you have to put in there. And we had great times. Our 92 regatta is something that I'll never forget, because that was something until the last four, that is the A4 was rowed, none of us knew our result. When the A4 went out, or actually we didn't know that we had lost the B4 by that time, so it was equal points almost. And it all depended on who won the final race, which would decide the end result of the regatta. So when we came down ahead of the other crew, that meant that we won the regatta, and that was such a joyous moment for us as well as the guys who were on the pier, which we didn't know we were the decider. But it was a great, moment for us. So all in all, fantastic times, and great friendship was what we all remember in rowing. I must say that we had great friends in St. Thomas's. Of course, when we were in water, we were hard competitors and no inch was given. But out of water, it was always friends and good friends, and we are still friends to date. But the most I remember from rowing is the good times we had, the fun times we had, and about the team sport that we played, and about team spirit, which we will carry on to later years in our professional careers as well. I would like to take this moment to thank everybody, the coaches who taught us, the teachers who supported us, our parents who supported us, our teams for the 90s, and for all the effort and assistance given to us to be what we were at that time. It takes a lot of the supporting structure as well, especially the friends of mine who helped all throughout the years, and especially in 1992, to make that regatta we were hosting a great success. And also I would like to wish the two teams who will take part on the 50th Royal-Thomian Regatta, which is a huge event, all the very best. May the sport of rowing win, and may you all enjoy this regatta and make it a memorable one for all of us who will attend this. And good luck to all of you all. Enjoy your day.